3 ties in this second set. Milby in to serve. Great setter, second on the team in assists. She serves from the left side of the court. High lob, just sneaks it over the net. Baptist setting, right side Parlier, roll, and it's down on the block. Glove, beautiful play by Reynolds, and Bateman snuck over there as well for Triopia. That has been the big key for Triopia moving into this second set. The blocks have been there, and those pounding kills that went down for Routt in the first set, they're not there. Set, middle, Fehlhauer, and it looked like it was out of bounds. The official says it was tipped. I believe it was tipped as well. That's a good call. The hit definitely went out of bounds, and the back official called it out, but the up official called it, well, it was tipped by Burris. So Fehlhauer gets the kill. And according to the scoreboard, it's 9-6. So now it's 9 to, we're going to switch that up a little bit. I think it's 8-8. Yeah, now we got the call. 8-8. Wooldridge just checked into the game for Routt. Hard serve, returned by Lewis, and out of bounds. Triopia sends it out, and the Rockets have Routt have a 1-point lead. Both Gons and Gibson, head coaches for both sides, so you can tell they're a little stressed, very into the game. 9-8, 1-point lead for Routt. Very tight to the back row. Workman decided to play it. I think that was the good call. Roll shot over, and again out of bounds. That one from Reynolds. Couple mishits here from Triopia. You can't give points to a good Routt team. 10-8. Locked in set number 2. This has been a much more competitive set. Running serve, hits the top of the tape and comes back for Routt. The net was not their friend that time, 10-9, as another service error has been plaguing this Routt team. 10-9. Triopia trails by 1. And Reynolds on to serve. Just sneaks over the net. Baptist sets it outside. That's Hicks. Roll shot. Lacey charges in front with a dig. Pushed over on 3 by Triopia. Baptist bump set outside. Parlier. Roll shot. Diving down. Reynolds sends it over on 1. Baptist, what's she do? She sends it tight to the net. Parlier overhands. Kept alive. Milby sets middle. That's Dawson. A short hit over the 10-foot line. And did a beautiful job of sneaking it past the defense of Routt. 10-10. It's anybody's game. Reynolds, hard serve and an ace. The first ace of the second set for Triopia. Couldn't have come at a better time. It's 11-10. Triopia looking to keep this momentum going. Deep serving, just out of bounds. Woo. Not by much. Both teams have struggled with serves. Parlier on to serve, a freshman. We're tied at 11. It's a race to 25. Sent it to the middle of the court. Good pass by Reynolds, tight to the net. Milby, the set was too tight, nothing Dawson can do. She just had to send over a free ball. Lewis back in the front row, showing her presence with a booming swing, but Reynolds, a good dig in the back row. Swinging with her left hand was Dawson, kept alive by Routt, and a free ball just barely gets over. Milby, where's she gonna go? Middle, Bateman swings, out of bounds. Sent it deep. It's difficult to hit through Hicks and Lewis. They're the two tallest players on the court, and they're both on Rout's side. Burris not on the court for Triopia. They're trying to survive without her on there. 12-11, and make it now 12-12 as another service error from Routt. Will these service errors come back to haunt either team? Burris back in the front row for Triopia. That's a huge advantage for Triopia. Lacey to serve, soft serve over, diving play by Parlier to get it. They'll go to Hicks, roll shot, and beautiful. Beautiful placement by Hicks. She goes to the right past the 10-foot line, and it's been a battle. We're just trading points now, 13-12. Merwin back to serve for Routt. Her team leads by 1. Packed house here in Bluffs. Ace for Merwin. Normally she has a very hard serve. That time it was much softer, and Lacey was not able to get there in time. The talented libero for Triopia has been a blessing tonight for Triopia, keeping them in this second set. Merwin again to serve. Much harder that time. Sends it deep into the corner. Second touch, now third touch, just gets over for Triopia. Baptist is going to set outside. Lewis has an opportunity, and she takes advantage of it with the kill. The blockers were late to get there, and when you send that set high enough, Lewis, more often than not, is not going to make a mistake. 15-12, 3-point lead for Routt in set 2. 1 minute break, and we're back. It's been a heck of a second set. Routt and Triopia in a battle. 15-12, Routt leads. You go back to that first set, it was a different story, dominated by Routt. They took a huge early lead, and Triopia just not able to overcome it. They won 25-13. We're back in action. Routt sets outside. That's Lewis. Roll shot over and put it right on the line. There's only so many things you can do if you're the defense of Triopia. Lewis can just jump so high into the air. And if those blockers don't get there in time, it's really tough to beat her. 16-12, 4-point lead for Routt. That's their biggest lead of this second set. Merwin again to serve. She's been on a roll. Sends it into the corner. Hit high up into the air by Reynolds. Burris is going to take control. Roll shot into the corner. Hopped up. Now sent over on 2 by Baptist. Triopia runs their offense. Goes to Burris. Burris pounding hit, but Merwin the dig. Lewis gets an opportunity for Routt. She hits it off hands. Good volley here. Milby to Dawson. Dawson a roll shot. Diving play. Touched on 2. Can Routt get it over? Very tight and not able to on that third touch. Good volley back and forth from Triopia and Routt. But it was Triopia getting the point, now trailing 16-13. Dr. Ron Lynch, DMD, is congratulating all the players on Routt and Triopia on this match. He's happy to be part of this broadcast. Dr. Ron Lynch practices general dentistry for all adults and children at 1515 West Walnut. Serve for Gons. She sends it into the back row. Baptist is going to go middle. Hicks off the tape, bumped up in the air. 1, 2, 3 touches. The third just gets over. Somebody's going to take it for Routt. They do. Baptist punches it over on 2, and a free ball from Triopia. After all that, Routt will run their offense. Baptist high outside. Lewis the swing off hands and down. Well, whenever Triopia gives a free ball to Routt, more often than not, Routt is taking advantage of that. That's why they lead 17-13. Triopia very much in this game. They've got to go on a run, though. Speaking of runs, the best runs of the game for Routt have come when Walker has served. Guess who's just stepped in to serve? Walker serves from the ground, no jump. Into the corner, good play from Lacey. Swing from Burris, diving play from Merwin in the back row, punched over on 2. Triopia runs their offense, set high up by Dawson. An awkward swing from Burris. She was just contorted awkwardly. She tried to go in the corner and sent it out of bounds. Triopia still with timeouts left. They've got 1. Will they take one soon? 18-13, 5-point lead for Routt. Walker, short serve to Gons. Gons bumps set to the middle. Burris off hands and gets the kill. A much-needed point for Triopia. Triopia, their goal here is to put the pressure on Routt. Make this a tight game. You don't want to let Routt just have it. If you're Routt, you're looking to put this away in 2. Triopia showing a lot of fight here in this second set. Workman comes in for defense. She serves to Merwin. Baptist high outside. Fellhauer mistimed her jump. That's why she didn't hit it as hard as she'd like to. Gons sets middle. Burris swings into the corner. Merwin the dig for Routt. High outside. Lewis mishit at the net. And a point for Triopia. And this is what Triopia needs. 2 3-point runs. You can't keep exchanging points back and forth. You got to go on a run on your own. 18-15. Serve for Workman. She sends it middle of the court, and that was going to be right on the line. Carlier went after it, mishit, out of bounds. Now 3 consecutive points for Triopia. I believe I heard Merwin screaming out. She's technically the libero and the best defensive player on this team. She didn't go after it. Carlier must not have heard it in time. Sent middle by Workman. Jump set, left side, tight to the net. Somehow Fellhauer hit it over on 3. Burris the set on the corner and a lift after Evans had a nice swing. Fellhauer had to lift it up to keep it alive. We have got a new ball game. 18-17. Triopia with 4 consecutive points, and they're 1 point away from tying up this second set. It was 25-13 in the first set. Routt won. This is a completely different set. Serve is just out of bounds by Workman. 19-17, the crowd getting into it. Lewis to serve. She's probably had the most dominant serve of the night. Multiple aces, but mishits. Frustration from Routt, giving a point away to Triopia. That was one of the keys I told you to remember from that first set. A lot of service errors from Routt, and they've done the same here in the second set. 19-18, Burris in the game for Triopia. High lob, swings in the back row on the serve. Bumped up by Walker, outside Parlier, just a roll shot, and it hits off the net and comes back. They're going to say 4 touches, and we're tied at 19. A fantastic second set of action. This one for the regional championship. High lob, the serve into the corner from Burris. Opportunity for Parlier. She will swing from the corner, and it's down. That was very tight. I thought Workman may have got under it, but it was very close, may have got some of the floor, and the officials called it dead. 2019, big points for Baptist as she comes back to serve for Routt. Rockets lead by 1. Soft serve, Lacey gets it to Gons. Gons sets right side, Evans runs and comes up with the kill. She went into the double blockers and was still able to get the kill. 20-20. This is what it's all about. High school volleyball, Central Illinois. Routt Catholic taking on Triopia. Triopia comes in with a 25-9 record. Routt 20-14. 2 purely premier teams in this area. Soft serve goes over from Milby. A miss hit by Merwin. It's going to end up being just a free ball. Triopia's got a chance to take the lead here. Milby sets middle. Bateman swings. Blocked back. Kept alive by Triopia. 1-2. Third touch is a free ball. Walker to the middle. Where's Baptist go? She'll go to Fellhauer. Why not? She comes up with the kill. Goes middle of the court. It's 21-20. Fellhauer got the party started for Routt back in the first set. She got 3 of the first 4 points on kills for Routt Catholic. She comes out. Wooldridge comes in the game to serve. Hicks, Parlier, Merwin, Lewis, Baptist all on the court for Routt. They have a 1-point lead, 21-20. Running serve from Wooldridge. There's Lacey, good play in the back row by Triopia. Reynolds, short hit over, diving play by Baptist to keep it alive. Merwin bump set Parlier, feeding out of bounds, able to get it over on 3, just a soft hit. Reynolds down the line, good diving play by Wooldridge. That one's tight to the net, tipped over on 2, and a violation against Routt. They're going to say that the hand of the setter went over the net, and it's 21-21. Tensions could not be higher in Bluffs. Reynolds back to serve. No Burris on the court for Triopia. They're going to have to do it without their leader in kills. To the middle, Parlier hangs off hands. Good touch, kept alive, sent over on 1 by Triopia. Again to Hicks. Hicks blocked back, and a point for Triopia! Unbelievable comeback by Triopia. 22-21, timeout taken by Routt. 1-minute break. We got a new ball game in Bluffs. Back into the action, regional finals. Triopia on the swing. It's Bateman off hands. Routt keeps it alive. Baptist able to chase it down. A swing and a beautiful one from Parlier. It's hit over on 1. Triopia able to recover. They get it back on their side. That's Dawson into the net on this hit. And we're tied at 22. Let's catch you up with what you've missed if you're just joining us. It was a 25-13 win in set 1 for Routt. We've really gone back and forth throughout this entire second set. Triopia has had a good run recently. That's tied this game up. Hard serve from Parlier. Triopia runs their offense. Back set. Bateman tips it off hands, diving to the ground. Played by Wooldridge. Who wants it? It's going to be Merwin. Merwin swings, hits it off hands for Routt, and Bateman's just going to send it over on 3. Free ball. Set. It's a setter dump on 2. Baptist doesn't get it to go down. Bateman again will swing off hands. Back on Triopia's side. Crowd starting to get into it. Now it's Dawson off the net. Off hands. Kept alive. May have been a player in the net. We don't know. But Routt takes advantage of it. A huge point for Lewis. She again comes up with a kill. 23-22. This is what it's all about. Parlier again to serve. Running serve, jumping high, down the line, and a huge ace. 24-22. Will we see a timeout? No. Coach Gons is going to let her team play through it. This is for the match. 24-22. Fans are on their feet. Into the corner, high return, up towards the rafters. Free ball from Triopia. This could do it. Routt set middle to Baptist. Outside, Lewis, the swing does not go down. Triopia still alive. To the outside, Dawson, roll shot to the 10-foot line, returned by Lewis. Back set, Merwin, roll shot. It's down, and it's a win for the Routt Rockets. 25-22 in straight sets. What a match we saw tonight for the regional title.